get one of these notices, one of these math error assessments, you have the right to respond within 60 days by saying what? But anyway, the point is, Josh, this now law requires that these math notices, these math error note. Now, let me step back here and talk about this. The IRS sends out this math error that says, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we looked at your tax return for the year 2024 and we found a mistake, but don't worry, we fixed it. Now you owe us $1,728. And the letter does not tell you what the mistake is. All right, you look through this notice and you can't figure out what the heck the IRS is talking about. And for that reason, I call these things arbitrary notices. And I've been calling these things arbitrary notices for over 40 years because the IRS has been doing this for as long as I've been in business. The law says that they're supposed to clearly communicate what the alleged error is, but of course they never do that. When you get one of these notices, one of these math error assessments, you have the right to respond within 60 days by saying what? What's the magic phrase? I disagree. I don't believe I owe this money. And would you respond in writing by telling the IRS, I disagree, I demand that you abate the tax liability or cancel it, set it aside? They are under an affirmative duty to cancel that assessment and set it aside as though it never existed. Now, if they believe you owe the money and they want to move to try to enforce their determination, now they do have to mail a notice of deficiency, which does give you an opportunity to go to the tax court. So you've got due process rights associated with these math error notices that are not explained in the notice. People simply do not understand what their rights are with respect to these notices because the IRS doesn't follow existing law by communicating in simple and non-technical terms what the taxpayer's rights are. And under the Internal Revenue Code section that deals with these math error notices, that section very specifically says that they're supposed to be very definitive as to providing a clear explanation of what the error is. They just don't do it.